Okay, this is a review of the Cradlepoint IBR600C, and this specific device is a modem and a router. It's a very, very cool device. The smaller boxes for smaller scale events will come with this particular modem and router, and let me walk you through that real quick. So over here on this side, you see main and auxiliary. So those are two connections. These are both going to be for cellular antennas, which come with the box service. You see your little panel here with LEDs at the top, and flipping it over on the back side, you've got two Wi-Fi antenna connections labeled with 2.4 gigahertz right there, and you've got a LAN and a WAN. So one beautiful feature of this router and modem is that it operates off of your hardwire Ethernet connection. So you're going to want to plug in your hardwire connection. We strongly recommend that into the WAN connection. If you have a printer, a badge printer or a computer where you're running the event, you can also plug that in once you plug in the WAN to this LAN connection, okay? That's local area network. And here's your power connection. Now, again, a cool feature is that it can run off of hardwire Ethernet, so you can get higher speeds, more reliability. However, if for some reason WAN is not available, or it gets unplugged, or it fails, or who knows, somebody cuts your Ethernet cable, the beautiful, beautiful thing is that this has a backup. It automatically fails over, and it will run off of cellular. So this modem comes pre-installed with a SIM card over here that will run on a cellular network, and again, use that as a connection for you or a failover connection. That way you'll have resiliency at your event. So again, your modem is going to come with different antennas. You can see right here we've got two antennas. These are two paddles. Okay, the paddles with a rounded edge like that, these are going to be for the cellular connection. So you do want to look for the main and the auxiliary right here. These paddles, you can see this end rotates right there. So we're going to rotate it out, and you simply just want to turn it onto the coaxial connection. Don't force it. Make sure it goes on nice and smooth. You're going to feel it kind of turn in there. We'll turn it upside down to make that easier. There we go. Okay, and again, be careful with the rotation. I would recommend maybe rotating it up, and then you can just turn as you hold the paddle. Go ahead and turn that small little rigid dial at the very end of it. Then we can do the same thing on the other side. Go ahead and connect the auxiliary. Again, these are the cellular paddles, cellular antennas. Okay, so that's nice and snug. Recommend that you keep them upright in the beginning, okay? Now we're gonna go ahead and connect up the Wi-Fi antennas. So the antennas are going to look like this, okay? You will know if it's pointy at the end, but you're also gonna see at the very end, you're gonna see the 5 or 2.4 gigahertz label right there. And then again, that's gonna be your Wi-Fi connection. So keep it extended like that, not bent. And you want to look for the coaxial connections that have the 2.4 gigahertz label on them, and then go ahead and turn that on to the coaxial connection. Okay, we get that nice and snug, and then we'll kind of rotate it so that we can put that antenna upright. We'll do the same over here. Again, trying not to force it, make sure it goes on nice and smooth. Nice and easy. And then there we go. Now, highly recommend putting this modem and router in an open area near a window and at the center of all your connected devices. Your badge printers and your handheld scanners, they all will connect to this. And again, make sure that this is in the center so you've got the maximum range and radius for all devices connecting. Last thing here is to go ahead and plug in the power. Okay, and the power connection is going to be, again, right here. It'll have a line on the top with 3 dots underneath, and you can see the connection. We'll go ahead and make sure it's in there the right way. The antenna here is slightly in the way. We'll move that out a little bit. There we go. And now we've got some power. So we see lights flashing there. We can look over here on the power indicators. We've got power. That's Wi-Fi signal. So your box is going to, the modem is going to ship pre-installed and pre-configured to be the network name of box-network. So any device that needs to connect to this modem and router, make sure it's called box-network. This right here looks like a little wine glass. That is your cellular connection. Right now, we do not have an Ethernet connection plugged into that WAN port back here. So we are operating solely on cellular. It's gonna flash green and red. You wanna wait until that is solid green, okay? And over here, these are the cellular signals. When you're first loading up, it's gonna take a little bit, maybe 30 seconds to a minute to connect up to the cellular network. But again, once it does, it's gonna be solid green. Let's wait for that to happen there. Okay, great. So we've got a solid green there. I think that this particular device may have rebooted at the time, and I think it might be finding the cellular signal once more. Here we go. Beautiful. Okay, so we've got power, that's orange. We're broadcasting Wi-Fi. Again, the box-network is the default installation. We do have a solid and strong cellular connection, and we've got 4 bars, which is a really good sign. Okay, there's your review of the Cradlepoint IBR600C. Thank you.